All right, let's do some more live streaming, I'd say. So we're back in Transport Fever 2 today. I downloaded an extra mod from last time, so we'll see how all that goes. Have to have one here for is my stream even working? I don't even know anymore. Man, the new YouTube Studio sucks. Always have to go to the classic version. Gotta figure that out real quick. Here to there, that's all good. Go to classic, yes, because the new one sucks. Thank you. It's never straightforward. We're live? It looks like we're live. Okay. Good. It's working. Best intro ever. Cool. Alright. So, first things first, I need to start replacing some trucks because we have a lot of trucks here. We are using a Peterbilt to carry logs. I don't think that looks very good. So we're going to be changing these out. So we're going to be replacing all these vehicles with a 40-ton truck variant here with side stakes. I want to be able to see our logs, right? I want to be able to see those, you know, that cargo being hauled. And, you know, box trucks are cool and everything, but at the same time, you know, there's just something special about being, you know, the visibility of these things. These trucks can also hold a little bit more cargo, so that's pretty good as well. So that's moving those. Now these smaller trucks are currently moving a bunch of items. I don't like any of the new variants when it comes to carrying open top stuff. So I'm fine with keeping these small little vehicles going. That's a-okay with me. Let's go to the lumber, though. The lumber needs to get replaced with all open tops. Our side stakes here. See, doesn't that look just better? It's far more clear as to what it's hauling. It's immediate. No questions asked. So that's nice. And here, these guys are carrying fuel. So let's replace these. Let's get an actual tanker truck, right? Something a little bit more relevant. And let's use this is Shell. So we're using all Shell trucks. So our fuel trucks are actually carrying around in the proper vehicle at that point. You know, it's all about variety. You know, if you can get more variety in, the better. So we get those. These are all hauling logs. That's hauling planks just fine. That's hauling more planks. That's hauling more logs. Good, good, good. You know, all these trucks making the rounds. That's fine. Ooh. Boy, I like the sound of that. Definitely sounds like a diesel. Nice and rumbly. Which is good. They're just cruising up the highway. Are they gonna get stuck behind this guy, or are they gonna pass him? Well, he's at 50. I think he's gonna sit behind him on the right lane. That's a bit of a shame. Hey Nathaniel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we got all that. That looks fine. Are we shipping anything here cargo-wise? No, not yet. We can go ahead and change a lot of our oil trucks up. So we're going to be managing these. We're going to be replacing them with just a unmarked tanker truck. Because these aren't refined yet, so we'll just leave them unmarked. Alright. Looking good, not bad. I'm doing all right. Happy to hear you're doing well. So that is working. Good, good. How much lumber is waiting here? 105. I mean, our big old freight train will come up here and take care of all that. Looking pretty good. Do I want to start engaging this freight line yet for logs? Probably not. Are we producing metal beams yet? We are. We are almost at 200 production. So that's good. And these metal beams need to go where? They need to go all the way up here. We need to get plastic hooked up for that. Here's some brick. We need to start doing that too. Herndon, still no shopping facilities. And still not getting any larger. Let's do bump up to 200. See if more different types of commercial gets built here, because I think I accidentally deleted all the commercial from here, which is a damn shame. Ooh, here's the express line coming in. Not many people doing the express line yet. We need to start doing more with our north and south cities. So let's work over here at Antioch a bit as they slowly replace my highway system. Let's just make sure that's turned off. I don't want them to be replacing any of my roads when it comes to bulk transit like this. So we're gonna lock it to about there. And the underpass as well, and out that side a bit. There we go. That'll be better. Alright, what do you guys need? You need goods and bricks. Well, luckily there's a brick factory nearby, so we can think about getting stone here. There's some stone down here as well, so we might be able to get maybe some of that up and over into that factory. Maybe even using the same line that this one was going to use. So let's start here, maybe. Nope, doesn't like that at all. Maybe up here, give it a bit of a gap. Yep, that's okay. And we'll do the same. Oh wait, I don't want the catenary on freight lines. I don't think that's good looking myself, especially since I'm using diesel for freight. Definitely nice to have them run kind of parallel here with this passenger line, I think. So we'll go over here. And then we'll need to go down underneath the tracks here. Too much slope. It's a bit better. All right, and then that will connect straight over to there. And then down. Just like that. And then we need our cargo stop here. So let's get that freight station built. Let's get this to be a double station. And 240 is the length we're gonna need, because longer freight trains or cooler freight trains. All right. So, tracks. Let's see how this wants to just connect up to be straight. Obviously, no good because of this country road, but we can get rid of this country road for now. This isn't really in use anyways. We can always kind of edit that as well. All right. Cool. Boom and boom. All right, now I can do some switches, which will be handy. And that joins up over here to go this way. Now this stone quarry might be best for us to finally connect this up all the way. So if I come over like that, let's see what's the best way to do it. Probably something like that's fine. Well, do we want to do that, or do we want to cross this over? And like get this, say, up here. Can we get a bridge? Nah. I don't think we have enough height to work with. Maybe that's a future improvement project we could do later. But for now, this is okay. So let's just go ahead and get some signals so no one crashes. Alright, go up this way. Alright, now we just need to think of a way to hook this up to the rail. Quickest way might just be to rethink this whole road network as well. We need to give it plenty of room. And I could do something like that. And then come out straight. This will be a slow turn, but it just might have to be. Trying to find a good balance between both positions here, so I think that's good for the right way. And I'm always hesitant to get it across the rails like this so much, but for now we're not running into any problems, so should be okay. Oh boy, it doesn't like this at all, does it? Let's try that. Does that even hook up all the way? I can't even tell. Have I played The Fallen Order Jedi? At least that sounds like a Star Wars game. Is that a Star Wars game? Sounds kind of like the new one. Alright, let's get a bit of a road here. That can just connect straight up. Yes, sir. No, I have not. I'm not, surprisingly, while I love, like, RPG games and stuff, I don't get to play them much. Because usually I'm either playing something creative, because that's kind of what I'm in the mood for a lot of the time, or I am playing something multiplayer related with a bunch of my friends. So it's hard for me to kind of just hop into those type of things. Like even, say, The Witcher, for example, which is apparently one of the greatest games ever made here recently. Witcher 3. Nope, I haven't played it. Alright, so that's hooked up, and stone's gonna go all the way up there. Make brick. And then I guess via just truck, we'll just ship it into Antioch as well. So we'll have to think about that. So we'll go ahead and just grab a truck station and just set it up next to it as well. And we'll get a truck station kind of central here. Something like that. And then I think that's okay. Smooth out this terrain a bit. Just nice and smooth. There we go. All right, that looks fine. Let's get a train. Something like that. That might be good. And let's get some tracks to link this up. And there we go. Go ahead and get ourselves a new train. So, nice big old diesel boy. Just like that. Cargo. Go with a gondola. We'll do a base color one, and then, you know, this is a stone quarry, so we'll find like some, like a dark brown one. Maybe a little bit more orange. Oop, nope, that's not what I want. Orange here. Then maybe like dark red, maybe it's rusty. Like dark blue. Some like gray. Couple. Like a couple of normal ones, like that. Just to change in some colors. That looks okay. Make a new line. I'm gonna pick it up here and then take it over to there. It's gonna have to go there first and then come back, but I think that's fine because that'll hopefully allow stone to start building up in this station anyways. So here comes our new diesel. Good horn on that one. Yeah, see how rusty these look being colored like this? Looks pretty cool. Alright. Nice. So that's going to start building up. Hopefully some stone. And then we'll get the new line. Actually, let's rename this one. This one is Stone Brick 1. So new line from Upper Antioch down to Antioch Annex. This is Brick Antioch. Alright. Do I have, and I should have, a building to buy vehicles here? I would have thought, but maybe because none are running, that I don't. I don't actually have one using this line that we made last time. So let's go ahead and make that then. Just a quick little depot. There we go, buy vehicles. Let's get 3 buses. And this is the Antioch Loop. And then we'll get some cargo, some of the new ones to carry some brick. See if we can find one that might be maybe a construction specific one. Now these are like European vehicles. So I'm not too familiar, but Dasher... something logistics might be good. So we'll can't read that, but we'll read it here in just a second. Brick to Antioch. There we go. intelligent logistics. So this would probably be more like maybe machinery or computer specific, maybe server software, but that's okay. What is this? Is this a water fountain or a fire hydrant? It just looks like a tongue sticking out of the concrete. Is there more of them? Yeah? I think there's supposed to be a fire hydrant. But that's weird. Definitely not an American fire hydrant. Never seen one of those before. Let's manage the line and get these guys to just wait full load. We'll go from there. At this point, how much stone has been loaded? 32? Not much. We're not really transporting much, but production might come up here soon. Hey, Mark Ruff. Yeah, it's been a long time. Long time for sure. How's it going? Ooh, do we have a new boat arriving soon? We do. Let's see. What to do now? Our bus loop is working up here. Bus loop over here is working too. So that's good. I wonder if we should maybe just take a ride on our passenger train and see how that's looking. I'll do ×2 speed. This is the commuter line, so this goes to every stop. We'll just ride shotgun here. I should probably download some modded vehicles so we get some better interiors, but we'll just ride shotgun here. It's funny how their interiors are just extremely lacking. Great to see you back. I hope everything is well with me. Everything's going well with me, John. Thanks for stopping by. I'm changing jobs again, so we'll see. But no, I'm happy and healthy. So just busy as always, it seems. Definitely some visual. Whoa. You know what? Let's ride above. Just directly above. That might be a better view. You know, they didn't extend the connector to the cable. I'm a little worried this thing's not running on actual electricity. It's just running on souls at this point. Boy, our commuter line gets up there. It goes 120. We're hitting 122 miles an hour. 123. This gets it done. 24. Holding at 124. A little bit of a slow down here as we get closer to Herndon. Which is right here. And once this city gets bigger and bigger, it'll just look better and better. Especially coming in on a train, you know, this elevated track. So that's the express line right there, going north. It has 2 engines. We only have 1, and it's a bit longer. So we're loading up here at Henderson Central. You guys just missed it. It's okay. There'll be another one coming back down soon. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Hopefully y'all having a good weekend. If anyone else has a holiday tomorrow, congratulations. No work. Start my new position on Tuesday, which will be pretty interesting. I'm going to be more of an IT personnel going forward, so that'll be nice. I get to learn a whole bunch of stuff, considering my degree is in art, so kind of pushing to the IT side of the world, learning script and database management, so that's all on the job. Should be interesting. And there's a nice view of the Cloverleaf by Roseville. Just going up through the mountains now. And then we should start heading down straight into Roseville here. Right beside the interstate. We're racing that Shell truck. Looks like they can't compete with the power of rail. Just like that, here we are. Straight into Roseville. So the express train does not stop here. It just goes through. But the commuter does stop here. As you can see, a lot of people waiting to go north out of Roseville. Probably going to Herndon. Let's see, people getting off here? A couple of people got off. And then we keep going north. Or is this south? I think this is north. Because Antioch is our southernmost town. And that's kind of where we started. So we're going down to McKinney, which will then connect over to Oklahoma City. Whoosh, there goes another one of the commuter lines. Hey RB Gaming, how are you? We're just riding a train right now, just chilling. Enjoying the good sights. We have our commuter train and express line. Kind of runs the spine of the whole map here. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? You're doing all right? Alright, so here we are in McKinney, and you'll find the northern cities to be completely out of the mountains. You know, the mountains are definitely more southern here. So it gets pretty smooth and fast out here in the north. Doing anything fun this weekend? Hope y'all are. What do we got here? Is this the express or the commuter? It's just another commuter train. Heading south. And that's the express train heading south. So that'll skip over McKinney. Here we are in Oklahoma City. Kind of the final stop. They will turn around at this point. No one really waiting. Okay. We are almost finally making money. Almost in the green. Alright, any other town needs fuel? This one does. We can deliver it too. And we have enough trucks here. In fact, we might have too many trucks here. Especially with the new ones here. Definitely slowing down the entry into the station. Especially when they all hit together at the same time like this. It's not usually a great thing. So let's configure this. We're gonna put a new exit. I'm just gonna go out the side. Or north. Kind of depending here. It's going that way. Just come down like that. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this to kind of a 2-lane interstate. Heading all the way down there. See if that helps at all. It may not. Come on, speed it up, trucks. Let's get, does this one have a cargo depot? It does not, so we'll go ahead and get one. And we'll, I'll place it off here, off this T junction. Just like that. That way we can hit most of those spots. And then we'll get a new line. Which is just gonna go from the fuel plant down into the city. Which is fuel to LA. Still need to rename all these cities. These names suck. Alright, so we'll buy vehicles. Let's just get, maybe this one be BP. We'll get 4 of them. And they'll start heading down this way. We're definitely shipping pretty much max oil here. Just we can't keep up with the demand. I don't think. Hopefully we can. All right, so that kind of covers that. That's good. Bricks can go down to Roseville. Do we have bricks being created yet? We do. And dang, it's gonna level up too. How much stone do we have waiting? Not a whole lot. So having another stone train is not really gonna do anything. Unless we decide to ship stone from another location, which we do have one over here. There's another quarry, which we may want to hook up. We could run this way. How do I want to do that? Do we need to make a connection going to the right now? We might have to. So we'll just come down here. Kind of like that. And then see kind of curve we can do. So I'm gonna hook up to the right lane first. Which maybe we need to do that. Just get the angle done. And then smoothly connect it here. Okay. This is starting to get a little messy of an interchange. Eventually we'll see about changing that. But I need to get a station here. Okay. Just like that. And it's gonna have to do kind of a hard right, make a bridge, and then go back onto the main line there. Now let's keep this about 50 miles an hour. Okay. Then we'll go straight. Oof. Okay, there we go. Go about halfway across. And then we'll worry about the actual merging onto the main line. Point will I want to do it though. Think that works. I think so. We'll just come out to the side and do something like that. There we go. And then that. Get some signals just going across here. Okay. Can I spawn one over here? I probably can, actually. Let's go ahead and buy another train. Cargo. No, don't want tankers. Let's just make something like this. Maybe a couple gray ones, darker gray. we go. New line. Gotta pick him up here and deliver here. Definitely a strange line, but I'm not a huge fan of just going straight over this and then coming down and just connecting. Though it would be way more efficient. I feel like I want to use the main line more. So otherwise, what's the point of making it, right? Nothing uses it. It's no fun. Let's get a signal over this bridge. This is a pretty big area to have no signals. Alright, let's flatten a lot of this out. Look a little good. So we're getting some congestion here, however this will sort itself out, I think. Alright, let's rename line 1 here. Stone brick 2. So I'm really hoping that's going to increase the productivity of this thing here. Hopefully it's going to double it, which is what I'm looking forward to. So we are creating steel now, so we need to get a steel up here. No, all the way up to here. Okay. That should be doable. At least I hope. I hope that's doable. Let's see if I can get a bridge first. And maybe just run this parallel first. And then step it to the right. And then straight onto here. See how close of a curve I'm gonna get. Any solutions? Question, do you notice the loading times in this game? Yeah, the loading times are crazy long in this game. I wanted to see right there. Move it to your SSD. Mine's on just my normal hard drive. I mean, the loading times are long, but, you know, just have to bear with it, I guess. Exempt it from your antivirus? I don't know about that, man. If you download mods, then best of luck, because you never know with those things. Okay. I get this to just kind of run with our awesome hillside. And ideally, the answer is yes. Oh, gotta delete that. Replace that with dirt. Out. There we go. Anyways, how you been, my friend from Britain? Hopefully you're doing well. I haven't talked to you either for a while. It's a hell of a slope, huh? Right. Nice. We're getting a supply of bricks in. Antioch is now bigger than Herndon, which is really our biggest city. Oh my god. What happened? Are we actually... We're actually supplying tools. Thank God. It's growing. I did sort of vanish. That is true. New PC now, it's a huge upgrade on what I used to have. I can run everything on high at 60 FPS. I am proud of you. You get to finally play Medieval Engineers. The dream is alive. It's happening. Where are the trucks delivering tools? Where are they? I don't even know. Let's find them. Oh, well, there's only one. Well, that's part of the issue. So let's find some tools. Let's do this one, sure. So replace it with that, and then we'll copy 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trucks now. Doing that. Maybe if you actually streamed it. Maybe if I actually streamed anything, people would show up. But you know, not here. Not here anymore, man. I don't do that. Let's do Chrono Cross. I think that'll look good. Sound good too. Boop. Alright, so we have bricks being delivered here. Look at... Wow, this city is taking off. You know, it'll have both cargo types too. Once we start delivering stuff from Hernston up here, we need to find a plastics factory though. Don't know where we're gonna get one of them. But look, this is the view from the station. The other way doesn't look as good. I don't like the sheer cliff face that's going on. Whatever. Gotta reclaim the fandom. Damn it, you're right. Fuck. Yeah, there's a lot I need to do. I think the Antioch loop needs a few new buses. Let's just double it. Let's I mean, I can confirm at the very least that I don't think I'll ever play Blind Coaster again. But anything else, it's on the table. Now that Herndon's actually growing, I'm pretty excited. Let's do 250, 200. Actually, let's do 400. There we go. Come on, Herndon, get up there. I believe in you. Alright, let's get the new train station here. OpenTTD could be fun. Now I figured out the logistics of games like this. I feel more confident with trains. Yeah. I could do another OpenTTD stream at some point. I need to even get in touch with Strict Toaster and them and see if we want to do that again. Connect these and see kind of how it looks. That's pretty drastic. Let's bring that down. Do something like that. Restart Medieval Engineers. A fresh start could be refreshing. Perhaps Arc as well. Actually, Atlas would be my choice over Arc. Just because I like the Age of Sail more so than the theme that Arc has. But yes, to your point. Okay. That's fine. Let's get some lights. I mean, I am working on a new kind of channel. Never played on that, saw a lot of negative reviews. Oh, let me tell you, it's a mess. Very disappointing. But at the same time, here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I made in Atlas at least. Because I played on the community server for Armco, so Captain Shack and them. So let me find my screenshots here. Oh, Here it is. So this is the port that we created in the first season of their Atlas community server. So I created this with a bunch of my friends. We had our own faction and stuff. Even my girlfriend Ashley was in it. So we made like this port town, kind of tucked away in the northern territories. It was cool. So I'd like to come back to this, you know. I mean, I will be starting over and everything, so we'll see how all that goes. I think Ark's building system is probably better than Atlas's. However, again, it just has to do with theming for me. I was never a huge fan of Ark's theme. Well, I like the theme, but the issue was I don't like the modern equipment that you could get. I liked it when it was just simply kind of bows and arrows. You know, maybe some early flintlock stuff, but you know, the auto turrets and that kind of things, I can take it or leave it. Yeah, the game is a hot mess, specifically in open. However, with a community-driven server, it's not that bad. It's far more entertaining. And I think Captain Shack and Wasted are just going to go around and be kind of 100% RP in their streams with it. So I think that's totally fine. It's an RP light server. I'm so happy. My town is growing. It's the best. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Primitive plus official modification for Arc, right? Yeah, they do. But that would require me, like, getting a server and some people to play with and stuff, so... just to cut out all that effort that requires, because I'm a lazy asshole, I'm just gonna probably do Arc. Or, not Arc. Atlas. Just because, you know, there's already a community over there. And plus, then I get to play video games with my girlfriend. Jeez. Come on. Gamer girls unite. That's what it is. The American dream. I think since we're actually kind of delivering tools, we might need to ship this elsewhere. Not for that Steam price, yeah. It's a little rough. You know, I might try and get some oil into Herndon and then ship it up to Hollywood for the plastics. Ooh, we can ship stuff up here too from Herndon. This might just be an old truck route. Figure, and let's get some exits. Or that's an entrance. Exit. There we go. Okay, upgrade this. Cool. So this will get machines, which could go over to Hollywood as well. Does Hollywood have a freight yet? It does not. I mean, buy me Atlas and I'll play. Oh. Ugh. Subscribe to my channel and I might consider it. How about that? First, become a member again. Woof. It's a huge building. It does not make sense as to why it's there, but you know, whatever. Herndon is growing extremely fast now. I need to start delivering food. We haven't delivered any food anywhere. These guys are getting fuel now. Yep, good. Did this upgrade? It did. So it's tier 2. So it's pretty much in a constant good supply. Over here, we need to ship more refined oil. We're shipping 100% of this, so that's all right. I report like super port. You just got a new PC, man. You just got a new PC. You Brits and your stinginess. I like how they're just using this country road. Now, I might need to upgrade that to a bit of a better one. So they can kind of use their speed a little bit more. There we go. All right. I'll get off your back, man. Look, if I hardcore start playing Atlas and I need more members, I'll consider doling out some cash and getting you Atlas. How about that? Because I always need someone to start gathering me resources so that I can build the prettiest structures around. Basically slave labor. I'm an American, it's what I do. Boop, boop. Alright, got that. It's looking fine. It's appreciated. Hey man, you've been here a long time. I don't mind. I like my community. Sure, I disappear randomly for months and don't post anything, and then come back for like a dedicated week and then disappear again. But I don't know. I do it for you guys. I enjoy the conversations. We delivering all that we can for this lumber mill. We are. So, is this tier 2 yet? We're still tier 1. Still tier 1. However, we can start thinking about getting stuff up to here. New line to here. I'm gonna call this lumber machinery. And we'll get. In the meantime, medieval engineers could always pretend to be a port town. I mean, if we use the water and boat mod, which I've never played with before, potentially, but medieval engineers kind of abandonware at this point. It's so sad. It's oh god, it's so sad. Like, why did they do that? It had such a good, like, potential. Now I'm sad. This is lumber machinery. Might cover Space Program 2 streams once that comes out. Yeah, that sounds good. I could even download the multiplayer mod for the normal Kerbal Space Program and do that. You know, I mean, it'd be vanilla, but vanilla KSP is fun too. It really is abandonware, yeah. Like, they put in all their love into freaking Space Engineers, which I understand. That's their flagship at this point. But I don't know. Shit, they should just hire me and I'll design the whole fucking game for Medieval Engineers. What, Space Engineers? You played Space Engineers with us, didn't you? Or was your machine bad then and you never bothered? I think I remember you trying to play it. We need any of these town need tools? What town needs tools? Roseville does. Roseville's not even getting bricks yet. Keep getting sidetracked. Let's get a new line. Steel. No. Call this steel to machinery. And it's gonna pick up here. Head over to here. Really use that interstate, you know? And then, I don't think we built a freight station here yet, so let's get a freight station. Or not station, stop. So, it wants goods and things. I'm gonna put this off on a side street. Just to hopefully help with everything here, okay. So new line, this one's going to be called machinery to Hollywood, right? This is Hollywood? Yeah, okay. So just going from here to here. All right, so we have the route set up. Now we just need to populate it with some truck. So let's buy some vehicles. So this one's gonna be carrying, can the flatbed carry steel? It can, that's great. More flatbeds. Steel to machinery, good to go. Turn in for the night. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming by. It's wonderful talking to you again. What's a good machinery one? DHL? Alright, just gonna start shipping that. That's good. Ooh. This one upgraded. Nice. Got plenty of coal and iron waiting for the steel mill. I need to bring raw oil to Henderson too. So that'll be here. So we'll just flip this around. Ooh, nope, wrong button. Okay. Oh, I didn't even click the right thing. Alright, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna come down. Bit of an angle here. Then we're gonna come over. That's a little steep. Not gonna work. We're gonna have to make this a little bit more gentle of a slope. So something like that. Which we can then hook up here. Can I lower this a bit just to make it a little bit more flush? Can I carry that out? Does that look weird? That looks fine. And extend up to there. Connect here. Connect here. Get some signals. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Alright. Actually, I need some more signals, even just coming down the main line. Make sure we get some spacing. Alright. That's okay. No, that's just walk with smoky rings. Okay, I thought that said 999 walk. That made no sense. There's a lot of 999 walks. Think about it, and a lot of wieners. Just a lot of wieners in this town. I'm a wiener. You're a wiener. We're all a wiener. Okay. So I need a depot. Something like that. You're here for the wieners? Hey, man. I don't doubt it. That's what we're all here for, really. Let's do something like that, and then something like this. This whole intersection here is garbage. How's it going, Raptor? Dino Man. This is oil turned and transfer, if I can spell, which normally isn't the case, so not surprised. All right, let's get a couple new diesel for freight. Boom, boom. Cargo, a whole bunch of these. Let's make these all rusty too. Like boom, boom. Then maybe just one blue one. We'll get one gray one. Maybe some different browns, and then like kind of a... No, that's too pink. Too pink. Like a really dark blue, and then like a white one. Boom. And oil hardener transfer. There we go. Will it actually leave without getting stuck anywhere? That's really the standard I'm looking for. Honk honk. Please don't crash into each other. Ooh. Managed to do it. Look at that. I'm gonna get rid of this little junction because I don't think it's needed. Looking good. Good variety. Looking swell. Now, Dino Guy, you were installing this. Are you gonna be playing this some more soon? Let's go. Oil transfer to find oil. Okay, gonna add. Guess we can pick up here in the middle. We're not really doing anything with that one yet. Drop it off there. That should be okay. Do like these new trucks. Looking pretty good. Exactly. You're gonna make me proud. I hope you're gonna make me proud. Have we shipped any logs out to here yet? I don't think we have. Or lumber. We definitely have lumber trucks coming out here. We got some in storage, ready for pickup. Might need more of them though. Do we have any picking up the iron yet? It's picking up lumber. See, they need to come over here. Oh, there's one. There's an iron truck. I'm just gonna go ahead and play some Euro Truck Simulator here. You know, we're just going over to Hollywood. Actually, I guess this would be American Truck Simulator. Hey, Brady. There you go. Oof. All the vehicles. A little bit of a convoy. Carrying some, what seems to be iron beams. They look like rails, like they're for the rail, like, you know, like trains, but I think they're just standard I-beams. We got another truck behind us, too. And downshift a little bit. Alright. So that one has a full load in front of us. We've actually done a pretty good job of catching up to this one. I guess the lights were in our favor. So now we just get on the interstate and head up through one of our steepest mountain paths over here. I made this part of the highway once we get there after Sidling Hill, which is a big cutaway. It's actually pretty famous for geological reasons over in West Virginia, Maryland. So I figured we could cut away the mountainside a good chunk. See these things. These things should get up all the way up to 62 miles an hour. Alright, we got it. Now the one in front of us, I guess, can't quite get there because of its load, but that's fine. Follow on through. think this is my first time riding in through the underpass and overpass here in this area. Feels like Texas. Alright, looks like we're gonna get into the left lane here. Oh, okay. Whoa, Tokyo Drift. Jesus Christ. What was that? What was that maneuver? Why'd he do that? Did this guy like shove us off the road? What's going on? Okay, it's just like Euro Truck Simulator. These trucks are just lagging out and dying. Now they start their giant climb. Autosave, don't you kill my game. Okay, good to go. And if you look behind us, the city fades into the distance. Let's go sit up in the cab maybe. Definitely spacious, very minimalistic interior, you know. I think this one's a Tesla, judging from the lack of speed gauges and even a gas pedal. Really, this is on autopilot. This guy just has to sit in here for quality control purposes. Maybe just doing the 3-point turn to get that into the cargo depot. Look at this redwood forest, pretty good looking. Little inner city bus going by. Download a mod that let me really change the terrain, like get some proper huge mountains with the temperate kind of map. So that's looking pretty good. But this one's going 50. This one's going 50. It looks like we're behind. This guy passed us on the way over, and now like he's holding up three semi trucks because they don't want to pass him. Raptor, is this you? I think it is. Definitely you. You live up over here in Hollywood. That's what's going on. You're a car owner though, so that's good. And road vehicle 133 here. Tails, very good. Nice. It is a diesel. 761 horsepower, dang. It's a big boy. I haven't delivered any wood or tools yet to that factory. The oil line has yet to produce any oil, I think, simply due to we haven't finished connecting it up. So let's do that. So let's buy a few unmarked. Or actually, we can give a few marked ones. So we'll buy 4 here. Oil transfer, refined oil. We'll do that. And then we'll need to do Did we hook up over here yet? I don't think so. So let's do that. Let's get a truck depot. Right here, we'll upgrade the street. Or not, you know, hey. They want to do their own thing, I guess. Let's try getting rid of that first and then upgrading it. There we go. That worked out better. Place this back down. Boop. Okay, new line. Oil plastics 1. Here to, I guess here. All right, let's get 10. Boom. Open up that door. It doesn't want to. Why you no go? Does oil plastics 1 not doing? Oh my god. Set that up wrong. There we go. Now they're gonna go, hey, Train Trent Gaming. How are you? So Warmzer. Oil trucks going out now. Not a whole lot yet using the express route. Not really surprised. We haven't really done much to the south. Or I guess that's the north is up there. I'm well. Hopefully you're doing well and enjoying your weekend. Getting into anything fun, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, look at how bad that looks. I'm going to prettify this real quick. That is the proper terminology, by the way. Prettify. So let's do this. So I'm gonna build like a retaining wall thing. That'll hopefully look good. So let's just get it right to there. And then we'll go down, 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 down. Something like that. Why does this game look so much like City Skylines? Transport Fever is, I guess you could say, a direct competitor to City Skylines. But to me, they're a little bit more just simply a spiritual successor to Open Transport Tycoon. But, you know, anything where you kind of manage a city in some capacity. The big difference between this and City Skylines is, one, City Skylines is probably just overall a better deal. Like it's probably a better total package game. This one's specifically about transporting things. However, this one, you know, there's less stuff to do. Which some people might enjoy because, you know, with this one I don't have to worry about the town so much. They kind of take care of themselves, and I worry more about the logistics side. So I think that helps a bit with that. But yeah, unlike City Skylines, I don't zone. There's no zoning. I don't have to worry about it. They build their own roads. They zone themselves. And all I do is connect, you know, bus lines up, train lines, and supply cities so that they can grow. Yeah, Herndon's gonna get up there to about 18, 19 eventually. Which will be pretty big. I think I need to increase how many of these there are. And do we need to increase? Ooh, this guy's actually gonna deliver some tools for us. Finally getting that in there over into Hollywood. Now, Hollywood's kind of one of the unique cities for us. It doesn't have a train line connecting to it. And it won't have a train line ever connecting to it. So everything here is going to be vehicle. There's a couple other cities that we're going to do with like that. I think this one, LA, is going to be one. And then Temp, which is right next to Hollywood. So kind of the central ones are going to be a little bit more vehicle specific. And then our large ones are a little bit more train allowable, I guess. I hope that makes sense. What's this? This is just the commuter train here. It has seen better days. Look at how dirty this thing is nowadays. 100,000 people. I would like to see a city with 100,000 people. That'd be cool. Okay, so this one, we're not delivering anything to it yet. Do we have oil waiting for us over here? Do I need to make a new platform? I might need to. I might need to configure that. There we go. Had a City Skylines for 1 year and never hit 100,000 people. I wonder what mine was. Like the last one that I did, I can actually show you a screenshot because I have played a decent amount of City Skylines. I'm no strict toaster or Fluctuance by any means. But this is, come on, load. Oh, I don't got one, so no, physically impossible. So this one, this is one of my City Skyline cities. It wasn't very big. It wasn't designed to be very big. It was designed to be, you know, relatively small area. Guy joins random stream. Doesn't know if Guy has sister or not. Goes ahead and asks to kiss her. Little weird. Not gonna lie. Not mad. You know, hey man, if you're that desperate, go for it. But, you know, plan ahead a little bit next time, you know. Do some research. You know, think ahead. And then maybe one day you'll make it. Alright, what's going on here? This is the oil transfer line. Is our oil one even producing oil yet? It is. But it's not being shipped yet. Which is interesting. Try my best, whatever city that I do ends up dying. That city looks nice. Thank you. I mean, you know, I that was heavily modded. So, you know, city skylines in a legit playthrough can be pretty tough. For sure. Why is this one not being shipped? Like it goes here, which is connected up to here. Let's change what rail that's on. Maybe that's the, no, I don't think that's the issue. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is with this. I have vehicles on this line. If I speed up time quite a lot, see if it kicks in. Might just take a second. Nope. I mean, maybe eventually I might return to City Skylines a little bit. Who knows? I've been having kind of fun doing this though, because there's just less for me to manage. And the hardest question is simply why is my oil line not working? Consumers. Yeah, it's just not doing it. Very interesting. We're gonna have to look into that probably a little bit off stream. Get that working. Not a big deal. In the meantime, I might be able to just ship some oil maybe from up here down. This is connected, right? It is. All right, let's get a truck stop. My vehicles. 5, I guess. Go to line 1. Rename line 1. Oil to find oil 2. I think that's the second one. It doesn't like it. Why doesn't it like it? This is hooked up, right? It is. Does this vehicle only carry grain? Is that why? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. What's my favorite game? Favorite game? That's tough to say. Favorite game? Why am I so bad at this question? Favorite game. Favorite game, favorite game, favorite game. Of all time, probably Final Fantasy VII, which is a cop-out kind of answer, but it's technically the truth. Does this game use the same engine as Cities Skylines? Nope. Completely different publisher and developer. Totes different. Stall it out here? Okay, there you go. You made it. Good job. Let's find the truck oil to plastics. Replace all these. With this one. There we go. Now we're gonna get movement. That fixed it. I chose the wrong vehicle for the task. But generally, also, like, I guess my favorite category for games are just simply anything that I can do creative stuff in. Anything from, like, Atlas, Ark, Survival Evolved, to, you know, City Skylines, Transport Fever, Planet Coaster, Zoo Tycoon. Outside those, I used to play first-person shooters a lot. I have lost the skill set to do so. You know, so, and plus, that was, like, back... I'm talking high school, so that would be like, you know, 2002 or so. Then simulation games, so Elite Dangerous is cool. I'm really excited for the new Flight Sim 2020. Real excited for that. Excited for Cyberpunk 20. This one coming out. Mountain Blade. Excited for the new Mountain Blade coming out soon too. I don't know. How about you? Like, what all do you guys play? Dang. This bus line's getting a little ridiculous. So let's get some more buses. More buses. The commuter train is really starting to take off, which is good. Get like 2 new vehicles of these. We need more buses to go from Hollywood to Herndon. About buying Planet Coaster, but I don't know how I'd like it. It follows the same. I like shooter games, but I'm just not built for them. If not, how? I mean, you know, Planet Coaster is mostly what I did on my channel. I'm kind of done with it at this point. Alpine Odyssey takes too long for me to load. By the time I'm loaded into it, it's, you know, the FPS is lower, doesn't look quite as good, and you know, it's just I've kind of hit the limit in Planet Coaster for me. But I think it's a great game if you want to be creative. The simulation side is probably lacking if you want to go from a simulator standpoint, or, you know, from a guest management standpoint. The guests are kind of dumb in a way. And I think Zoo Tycoon fixed some of this, but most of the AI power went into the animals, which is great, but again, I think the guests don't really do anything interesting. They're just kind of there for the most part. What the hell's going on here? Come on, get out of the way. lines are going where in here? So this is so dumb. Sell. Oh no, they're in a cycle, a never-ending cycle. Okay. Selling one vehicle, I think, is a fair trade. Alpine Odysseys would get me into your channel. Yeah. It was the most popular thing. Yeah. And thanks for sticking around for so long. I mean, I haven't uploaded anything in months and months. I'm so busy. Also, I just haven't felt like it. I have not felt like doing anything related to YouTube. It's a shame, but hey, I'm here right now, so things must be going okay. So we need goods shipped up to here, but we haven't really produced any plastics yet. I'm still kind of waiting on that. I'm trying to decide if I want to have another exit up here. Oh no, that's a slope again. Like maybe an exit up here too, to just go to the other side. This way I had to stay for a while. Nice. Well, thanks for the support. Wow, look at Herndon. This thing has grown. It's just 700 people now. I don't know why the downtown's building up here. I'm hoping eventually it might shift to down here, but it might make sense too because it has like a bus stop kind of all around here, and we have the depot near it as well. So we'll see if it ever changes. I hope it does. Is this actually producing oil now? It is. Look at that. Progress. Does that mean our oil train is actually bringing in the goods? 173 oil waiting. We can carry 198. Let's ride the oil train into town. Going 3 times normal speed. The only way to travel. I wish I could just turn everything up to 3 times when I'm traveling somewhere. Long flight, get there 3 times faster. Just boom, good to go. So we're coming out of the mountains, coming down onto the main line here. And then we are going over to Herndon. You can kind of see the interstate off in the distance. A little bit of the cityscape. I'm hoping that comes a little bit closer to Riverside eventually. Tuck underneath this. And then we're here at the large depot across the river. Looking pretty cool. Just wanted to keep growing. Grow, grow, grow. Okay. So that's all working. What is happening here? Quite a major traffic jam. Are these lights not going to change? God, the road AI needs a lot of work. Like, look at this lane management that they're doing. It's awful. I might get rid of this light. I might make it a stop sign. I need traffic to flow through here a little bit smoother. I mean, they still won't block it, which is good, but you can see, you know, they're just getting through it a lot better. So this guy's loading up. This guy's gonna load up too. Now, you're supposed to be carrying a bunch of oil, but you guys really aren't. Oil to refined oil. Oil transfer to oil. Is the oil line actually working now? It is. It's just everything's getting there all at once, so they just need to space back out a little bit. Ooh, is that the express train? Looks like it. Another one. Oh, they're going to Antioch via the express train now, a little bit, and the commuter line. Playing Team Fortress 2, well... Oh no, Transport Fever 2. See? TF2. Confusing sometimes. How's your save going? I hope it's going well. Mine is I'm losing a lot of money. That's about how well mine's going. All right, let's pause this for a second. We really need to maybe work on Oklahoma a little bit. They need bread and machine parts. Well, luckily all the farms are over here. Jeez. And they have a food processing plant. Is the plastic line... Is plastic actually being made now? Looks like it. So we need to ship plastic. Plastic... to the transfer. So here, we'll drop off, I think here. I think that's fine. And the new line is going to do plastic to goods. Here all the way up to here. I don't think we've started shipping anything out here yet, so we need to ship metal from the steel mill also. So we need to do transfer goods steel. So that's going over to here, all the way up south. Up south, that makes no sense. It's an awful descriptor. Alright. Then we need a couple new line steel to transfer. Let's pick it up there. I guess we'll drop it off here. And I might take it down to the fourth slot. Okay. Get some of these. Guess we get 4. Steel to transfer. And then we'll get a new diesel one here. Cargo. Let's make this one all rusty, you know? Like just a whole bunch of oranges and reds. Make it look like it's kind of been a bit through hell here. Something like that. There we go. Cool. Look how busy this place is now. It's like always movement. I'm gonna change this. I think to 1. Okay. Plastics to transfer. Doesn't really have anything on it yet, so we need to get that. So we need to get a couple trucks. Ooh, let's use the Michelin one. That's pretty good for plastic, I would say. 6. Plastic to the transfer. And then we need to buy a new... What profession? So I have been working in the finance kind of departments for government contracting for a while. specifically at the same company for like 7 years. We do things from DoD contracts to NASA. So one of our contracts that we have are the people working on the Orion space capsule down there in Florida. I supported them for a long time. And my new job is I'm moving from doing direct financing to more of the IT side of financing. So I'm going to be doing more of the database management, SQL script, and back-end tables that the finance people actually use on a day-to-day. And we'll see. Something like that. My degree is in art, though. Hey, plastic's ready to ship out, so I guess my line has to be working in some capacity here. So I am getting steel, and I am getting plastic. So let's get a building. And did I make a freight one? I did. So let's add a new line. Boop. Boop. Goods to Antioch. There we go. Let's upgrade Antioch's roads a bit. I feel like they're gonna get a capacity that they're not gonna be able to handle soon, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade like a bit of them here. We will probably lose some buildings, but I think that's fine. There we go, something like that. Just get some avenues and through there. We got oil. Yep, got oil in here. Decent transfer. Let's check the finances here. So water is obviously making us a profit. A road is making a profit. Trains, not so much. I'm gonna repay all my loan. It's not gonna help in terms of overall profitability, but if I was upgrading, you know, it's just call me the federal government. Wow, look at Herndon now. Look at that. This has changed so much in just today's stream. None of these buildings were here. Beautiful. So we need a lot more tools to come into the area. I don't think we have enough lumber going out that way, I guess. Which I'm kind of surprised at. We have 4. Maybe we need a better production of logs. So I need to get that other lumber mill online. We're not shipping anything from here yet. Do I have a line for this? I do. Logs Depot 2, I guess. Would be it. Ooh. Here's one of the express trains. Here's one of the steel trains coming up by it too. Nice. How's Antioch doing? Oh, they're getting bigger. Upgrading the roads, I think, helps them do that. They are about the size what Herndon was before today. Actually, no. They're bigger than Herndon was at the start of the stream. That's impressive. Are we producing any of these yet? Definitely getting supplies, and probably a little slower than we need. Oh boy. I think we're gonna need some new signals. Trains should be. No, trains normally are. I'm just completely over engineering them. Just because I want really long trains, because I think they look cool. There's a lot I could be doing in terms of optimization there. I'm just not doing it right now. Like, for example, this one. Well, this one's pretty good, I would say. This one's actually making a profit most of the time. You can see that. Like every other year, it kind of, well, year, it's relative because I have the time paused. But, we'll see. Like this one, I doubt really makes much of it. Well, okay, that one's doing fine. Let me just look at all my vehicles at once here. Boop. So let's look at trains. Probably our passenger trains. Yeah, our passenger trains are kind of atrocious for the most part, especially the express line. The commuter line kind of breaks even, maybe a little bit of a profit. This new line, I'm not surprised. This stone to brick line, I'll have to look at that, see what's going on there. 2-mile long train in one? Oh yeah, I'm all for it. The world's longest train. Get 10 billion views on YouTube for no effort. It's great. Look at this. This is the view. You get to watch trains go by. You get to have the city growing in the background. We have the interstate going through the area. I spent, by the way, originally, the price of our interstate that we have, connecting all of our cities, that was 500 million. So $500 million interstate infrastructure to lay this all out. It was pretty expensive. Now we're actually starting to use it, so it might actually be paying itself off over time a little bit, but you know, it's really kind of a waste. think I need to get more trucks out here. Hey, the famous films fan Spear. You're pretty famous, and your name's Spear. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I might get one new commuter train. That might be good. And I might get rid of one of the express lines. Which one? This one. You are no longer going to exist. God, that was you. I missed that stream because of college, I think. You talking about, was that Raptor stream? You like trains? Well, we got trains, we got buses, we got cars, we got trucks, we got everything here at our wonderful city. We got a commuter train pulling up right now. And another commuter train? This might be an express one, though. Nope, commuter. Turtles type of guy. I got no turtles. I can't promise anything. I'm not playing Star Citizen right now, so my turtles are down. But, you know, maybe we'll get them in stock here next year. Dang, 200 people. This is going to be a full train. A full commuter train. Now a train is going to hit you. This is not Final Destination. The Final Destination is an Oklahoma City line. This is about mid-destination, sir. I do like the looks of these trains. I don't know. I might try and download some modded ones eventually. But for, you know, 1990, these are pretty good. By the way, for those wondering why I am using 1990, not progressing, it was my birth year, so 1990. Luthorus is getting old. The 90s were a great time. You got to see up to 4014. I don't think 4014 supports really anything new in this game. I could be wrong. I've never made it to 4014. Is that the Star Wars era? Is that? I mean, that's Elite Dangerous. That's past Elite Dangerous. That's past Star Citizen. So that's, you know, you probably got to see some super high-tech stuff. We made it up to 4014. I want to see how much this commuter train makes. Just with one stop, fully loaded. It's a train. Well, I got nothing on that. Luthor doesn't know his trains. Okay, it's a Steam one. It's a Union Pacific 4014. That's a big boy. Literally called Big Boy. Looks pretty cool. I do like to use some steam. It's burning some coal, you know. That's the Roseville loop. Do we need more here at the temp? I think so. Look at how rusty this train is now. This train is... Say how old it is? Age, 7 hours, 32 minutes. It's about 68% through its lifetime. Based on simulation. You know, obviously not in years, but in terms of simulation, it's nearing the end of its lifetime here. So rusty. So bad it's looking. Hey Deadbite, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Runs on used oil. It runs on something. Fumes. The last bit of electricity on the world. This one does. Use some WD-40 on it. It'll take the rust right off. You still on infinite money? Yeah, because I'm losing all the money. I'm just dumping money into this thing to make it look cool. Let's build some additional streets for these guys that they can use eventually. Don't know where I want them though. Let's do maybe one here. Maybe something like that. And then let's get something maybe direct out this way. And then maybe hook it into here. Might be cool. See some buildings pop up through there. Even down this way. Start there. Let's lock these roads so they don't mess with them. I hate having to do that, but I don't want them to try and build, you know, things over my rail system or my highway system, because it would just look god-awful. So I had to kind of leave a buffer there of, hey, don't mess with this. Welcome back. Welcome back. Any other cool games people want to see here as well? Just let me know. Alright, are we supplying this place with goods yet? We are. Very little. We're not really getting a good supply of plastic in yet, so let's go find my plastic line again and figure out what's going on here. I need to double the vehicles. We'll start with that solution first and then go from there. Our plastic line, by the way, is sponsored by Michelin. Local government is officially Uthris. Yes, Uthris 2020. Vote now. I will. Guys, look, we're in the black. We did it. We made money. We did it. The American dream is alive and well. Making a new city in City Skylines. Nice. And we're instantly losing money again. Okay, well, that lasted 2 seconds. Whatever. Are we out of iron? Going to the iron factory. I think we are. Our production is way down right now. We need to increase the production here on this thing. Is there an iron mine out here? There is, and there's one. There's a coal mine too. I could bring both of those into Herndon. Let's check our brick. Brick is actually, brick's just leveled. Nice. Our shipment of stone is lacking. It's extremely lacking. Space engineers, elite dangerous? I don't know. Oh, nice. I know Captain Shack was streaming today some stuff with Wasted in them. That looked pretty fun with Space Engineers. Okay, here's a big shipment of plastic coming up. Look at that. Look at that thing climb. Getting it done. And you can just see it up there. I love mountain roofs. Play Train Sim World. I don't think I have that. I would have liked to. Either that or Derail Valley. I think would have been cool. Or they even did the virtual reality one where it's like a train set game. I forget the name of that. That looked cool too. I love seeing trains crossing bridges. For some reason, just warms my heart. Just, I don't know what it is, but it's just a train going across a bridge. It's one of the best things ever. Railway Empire is funny. I think I have that. Or fun. I think I had that one back in the day when it first came out. At least I think I have that one. Let me see. Library. Railway Empire. Yeah, I had the beta when it came out. I haven't really played it since. It looked okay, you know. I might be doing some OpenTDD multiplayer streams though. So people like OpenTDD. We'll hook you up there. What time is it? It's about 2.5 hours. Don't you do you. Will value my PCs. What? Nandesu ka? Sumimasen ga eigo de hanashite o kudasai. Arigatou gozaimashita. Crystal. Some more oil coming in here. Might double that fleet too. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. So we definitely have a lot oil. Oil 1 to plastics. Where's this going? It's going all the way up there, huh? That's gonna need to be increased, I think. So let's pump that up to 10, 20 total. I just heard this thing evolve. Our Pokemon evolved, guys. We did it. That's great. He's now Blastoise. I need way more production out of this steel mill. This whole thing's becoming a little busy. Ah, Derail Valley is super laggy. Okay. Well, my PC's a beast. So, it shouldn't be like that for me. I hope not. But it's definitely a game that I've been wanting to look at and try. But we'll see. When you're capturing a Pokemon, you're technically enslaving it. Look, you know, just because they don't have any sort of rights or ways to cancel the contract, does not mean they're enslaved. Okay? When I summon the Charizard, it has the choice to use, you know, Fire Breath on me, and I'm gonna die. Now, granted, then he just gets shoved back in his Pokeball and handed to some other random trainer. But I'm just saying. Oil evolved into plastic. Nice. It's basically an evolution of muck. Muck and coughing kind of coming together. Great. Beautiful stuff. What am I planning on stopping at? Actually, kind of here soon. For now. I might stream some more tomorrow. Got a new Razor Stealth. Ooh. Very stealthy of you. And very sharp at the same time. Be careful with those razors. Don't cut yourself while shaving. Alright. Let's go up here. Guys, we're just making money. We're doing it. We got plastic coming down here. Antioch is looking pretty good. We are delivering goods and bricks to it. We could do better on the goods front. However, we need to increase our productivity here first. I'm going to get more steel in here, more plastic in here. So that'll be something that we focus on heavily at the start, because I want to get Antioch pretty much 100% satisfied before we move on to another city to focus on those. And then that will also help, you know, people using the commuter and express lanes, right? Because people will want to come up here to Antioch. I do plan long term. It's a beast on gaming. Sounds like it. Sounds like it's a very sharp tool for gaming. We got room for maybe an airport here, so I might try and have an airport line from Antioch down to Oklahoma City. and then have them be the only airport route. Because airport's kind of lame. Like, let me see how big a big passenger airport is going to be. It lags my game. So we're going to have to probably squeeze it out here on the other side of the interstate, just due to size. In fact, it might be cool to do something like that, like out here. I'm going to go ahead and place these. We won't use them for a while. In fact, we'll do 3 terminals to start. Can I please play World of Warships? I haven't played that in forever. Holy cow, you can see into the core of the world. So this is gonna need to be like, oh god. Let's just bump this up. See if this helps. If I build this here, I might have to get rid of the bridges at some point. I do want to have 2 landing strips, so back there is probably going to have to be doing it. I think you're about to get a desktop too. I mean, like, my desktop was 2? No, not 2. Duh. It was $5,000. That's what I paid for my desktop. Alright, there we go. Now I can land on either way and be fine. I'm going to have to replace this whole bridge network with a ground supported one, probably. So I'll have to see how that goes. Long term. Let's go ahead and get the other runway up over here too. Yes, we get it. You guys have Northwest departures approved Conterra, but this is, I don't know. I do not like the airports in this game. It's way too short of runway. What kind of planes do we get though? Let's just take a peek at future stuff. Oh, we got the 757, 737s, another 57. No 747s, huh? Not surprised. Lockheed. About to see. See what we end up using. Okay. I think that's all I have time for today. Anyways, thanks for coming out and chatting. I'm gonna be streaming hopefully tomorrow as well, so definitely swing out there. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming this or something else. Who knows? Gonna just kind of play whatever I'm in the mood for. So if you wanna swing by tomorrow, do so. Come say hi, and hope you guys have a good week if I don't talk to you. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. So bye bye. Have a good one.